Hi, this is Kevin Cappel from Jet PT Billing. We're often asked, how is the best way to calculate how long it takes for me to collect my reimbursement coming in from the payers? And that's best done by looking at your AR and comparing your total AR to your average monthly charges. Now let me define that. So your total AR is everything on the books, everything that's there no matter how old it is. Your average monthly charges is, we look at the last 3 months. So it's a running last 13 weeks. We're looking at the last running quarter, and we divide that by 3. So what were our charges over the last 13 weeks divided by 3 gives me our last 3-month average monthly charges. We divide our average monthly charges into our total AR and multiply that by 30, and that gives us our total AR average days. We really want that to be less than 30 or less, meaning we're turning our accounts receivable over every 30 days. So that's one number. The next one is looking at total insurance AR. That's everything that's on the books, less patient balance, less anything that's with attorneys, less any cash patients, and I think that's probably everything if I remember correctly. And so we want to take those guys out of the mix because we want to look at just the insurance numbers. What is on the books that insurance companies owe us? And so that's called the total insurance AR, average days. We're going to look at that total insurance number divided by our average monthly charges multiplied times 30, and that's going to give us our number of days to collect that total insurance AR. And that should be less than our total AR. The number of days of total insurance AR should be less than the number of days of our total AR. Now, the bigger that discrepancy between those two numbers tells us that something's going on that shouldn't be going on. And again, the difference lies in the patient balance, cash patients, and stuff in litigation. And so if we have a big difference there, it's telling us that we probably aren't collecting as much as we should be over the counter up front. Maybe we have a whole bunch of cash patients, and that's fine. That's great to supplement your income with, is straight pay cash, because you don't have to deal with insurance. Or we have a lot of litigation. If you are a practice that deals with a lot of motor vehicle accidents, you're probably going to have a fair amount of money tied up with attorneys. And those you don't have a lot of control over when that gets paid because that's up to the legal system. And the billing people that are dealing with the insurance stuff don't have a lot of control over the cash pay patients. That should be collected at the front desk. And certainly the patient balance should be collected at the front desk. So the reason we separate out total insurance from total AR, average days, is so that we can kind of take a look at what's actually the billing department and what's happening at the front desk. And again, if there's a big difference between those two, I'm going to put my attention on what's going on at the front desk and see how much more we can collect up there. So those are the two things that are going to tell you how quickly you're going to recover your what you have invested in the AR. Again, look for a big difference between those two. We don't want to see that. I hope I've handled that question for you. Certainly, please feel free to visit us at Jet PT Billing for any other questions, and we'll get back with you on those. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.